Hello everyone, welcome to episode 21 of the 8BritGameChat. I'm your host Tom Powers, and joining me is Tom Roach, Matt Stevens and Jared Ron. Now, as you know, E3 is all but over this year. We're really looking forward to next year, but we've covered this one pretty much to the death. There's so much coverage on our YouTube channel which you can check out. Please subscribe, leave likes on the videos and comments, we'd really appreciate it. But this is basically just a kind of a roundup video. We're essentially going to bring you our highlights and lowlights of the individual conferences. So if you guys want to leave your highlights and lowlights in the comments below, that'd be totally great, and we'll try and respond to all of them. But we're going to start things off with Bethesda. Matt, give us one highlight from Bethesda Showcase.
Well, Bethesda, very good showcase. I'm going to start off with one of the smaller games in that conference, I think. But Battlecry. Now this was, it reminded me of sort of like a more melee style Team Fortress kind of game. It just looks really awesome.
Yeah, it did look good.
Quite a good fun game to play.
Yeah, cool. That wasn't one of my highlights, but I agree it did look quite good though. Did anyone else have Battlecry?
I also had Battlecry down.
I don't think I saw Battlecry, because I didn't watch the whole conference.
Great, that's a recurring theme throughout.
Get used to it.
So, have you got anything else to say to what Matt said about Battlecry?
No, not really. I think as long as they do a bit of work on it, make sure it's completely free to play, it'll be good.
Yeah, hopefully there won't be many sort of buy to win, pay to win.
As long as it's like
CS:GO,
where it's literally just like effectively skins, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Skins.
I can deal with that because I won't pay for it, but
as long as it's not like overpowered weapons or anything like that. Like, fine having different weapons, but you don't want anything too overpowered, too ridiculous. That I think actually Team Fortress might suffer from what I know of it.
I'm not sure.
But I'm not too sure on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, since you've basically just done one of yours, should we move on so you get a chance to say something second time around?
Well, possibly, but go on.
So I'm not going to say the other one. I'll say Dishonored 2 then. I thought Dishonored 2 looked really awesome, just from the CGI we got. Although some people are commenting some that might actually have transitioned into gameplay at some point, which would imply the graphics are incredible. But I'm not entirely certain. But from what we did see, it was really cool. Really cool female lead, which is another recurring thing we had going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love the whole art style of everything, and I'm just really intrigued. I never played Dishonored 1. But yeah, it's really intriguing me actually. One of the games
I think we said in the conference with the old game coming out.
Yeah, Definitive Edition. Yeah,
it's definitely going to be way in for that franchise.
Yeah. Tom.
Highlight for me, I was very impressed with the Fallout 4 graphics. I thought, well, loads of games across all the shows had great graphics, but I was really impressed with how much more colourful it is, because Fallout tends to be very dark and grey and dreary, but just because there's more colour to it, and it's, from what I understand, that it's set a time after the nuclear explosions, that place hasn't been wrecked as much. So something that I never liked about Fallout 3 was just like when you compare it to Skyrim and especially Oblivion, there's no colour to it. So the fact that there's a lot of colour and it's going to be exploring this open world, I'm just looking forward to it. So I will definitely be picking that up.
Cool. I think you might have saved us a dislike there by actually mentioning Fallout 4.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I doubt any of us have that as a highlight.
No, I don't.
No, not as a highlight, no.
That's fine then. So, Matt, second highlight?
Second highlight? Well, my second highlight is the first game we saw in that conference.
Oh well.
I had no choice, it's my second highlight. But Doom.
Yeah, Doom did look incredible. Doom's also my second one.
Brilliant. That is my standout game from that conference.
Yeah,
personally. It looked amazing. It looks like it's the original game, just in our world. Because I know a little bit about the game, not an awful lot. I've looked into it since. I've never played it, but it does look like it's the old game, just in our.
Yeah, it does look very good.
It looks
very good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think the interesting thing for that is, will it recapture kind of the I mean, it won't be dominant, but will it recapture that kind of essence of this is the best competitive shooter?
Yeah.
Will it even get close, or will it just kind of be another one in the pack?
There is that worry, I guess, from their point of view, but at the end of the day, it looks like it's going to be an awesome game.
Yeah, I agree. The graphics are really beautiful and the game seems to run really smoothly.
Guts all over everything.
Yeah, crazy melee attacks and that sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason they opened with it.
Oh god, yeah.
It was possibly the most polished thing they showed, actually, I think.
Yeah, I thought that was probably just the best trailer overall on their show.
Hmm.
It was definitely the most entertaining. But yeah, that was ours as well. So, Tom?
I was going to move on to lowlights as everything has sort of just been covered for highlights for me. Elder Scrolls Legends trailer, I just thought.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I think I would raise that from my memory.
that's one of my lowlights as
I
well.
just thought it was classic, and I don't really have much more to say about it.
Well, it didn't look anything like Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
It was just generic. The trailer didn't show any gameplay. It was just a bunch of generic
yeah.
fantasy monsters, basically.
So that's the thing. As soon as I said it, I thought, okay, this could be interesting.
Yeah, they
but
weren't even done in the
then
style of Elder Scrolls.
It was just.
Well, they kind of were more in the style of Elder Scrolls Online,
Yeah.
which people say isn't really in the style of Elder Scrolls in the first place. So,
I think the bigger problem there as well is that they've come out with a new card game and it's going up against, frankly, incredibly successful card game
yeah,
from rivals over at Blizzard.
yeah.
So they need to show why they're different, and they just didn't. So I think that's going to
Yeah.
really put people off.
Yeah. Matt, second lowlight?
First
First
lowlight. I'm going to say this. It's Fallout.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's
Now-
fine, we don't mind.
I'm not
At
saying,
least Roach story says
and I'm not saying it looks like a bad game, because it looks like a good game.
It doesn't matter, they always get to like the video.
The reason why it's one of my lowlights is because I'm just not interested in it at all. It looked like a really good, solid game. You know, it looks beautiful, but to me, it was just like I have no interest in picking this up and playing it, which is why it's one of my lowlights.
Fair enough, yeah, fair enough. It wasn't a low light for me, but I can see your point. It was just it wasn't a high or a low for you.
It's middle of the road for me, yeah.
Joe?
I'd say, I get to say something now. The Fallout Shelter iOS bollocks crappy
That's
game.
one of the low lights.
That they came out and said later, Todd Howard came out and said, this isn't a money making thing. What else is it then? Because your fans want Fallout 4, I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I put Fallout Shelter as well. I was just starting to tune out. I just didn't like it whenever anyone started talking about mobile, to be honest, so I was just like, I don't care. I'm not going to pick this up.
I've
If I'm not going to pick Fallout 4 up, I'm not going to pick this up.
No, yeah.
Fun enough, I downloaded it just because I was interested to see what it's about, and I've actually not played it yet. So, go away, Sue.
Tell me you got another low light or not?
No, that's it for Bethesda from me.
Right, insightful. Okay. Well, that's that. We're going to move on to the next one now. Okay, now it's time for EA, which is a little bit more interesting for us than Bethesda was. Jab, we're going to start with you this time, so you just didn't get so much last time. What was one of your highlights?
Okay, I'm not going to pick the obvious one. I think, I think I talked. I think I talked about it just before the thing. It's the thing I really wanted to see. They didn't spoil it. It was Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare.
Oh my god, I love that game.
Yeah, it looks really
Yeah, it looked.
I said it
so
during
cool.
the Live Reacts. That's one of the few series that EA has yet to manage to fuck up.
Yeah.
And they've announced this way loads of free updates, and everyone just cheered.
Well, that's really important for a game like that, I think.
Yeah, well, and it's EA.
Yes.
You just expect them to go. There's lots of updates, but you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But I'll say once again, like this is one of my Plants vs Zombies. The first one is one of my top 5 games.
Yeah.
And this next one looks so cool.
Well, I mean, they said 6 million players, which is a hell of a lot for a game that's not even that big, really. So they clearly, with the free updates, they clearly envision PvZ being like their pretty actually hefty entry into the third-person arena shooter.
And it could be because it's completely different. Because it's a bit light and funny, but also works really well.
Yeah, PvZ is fantastic. I was very happy to see that. I'm just going to do the obvious one, Star Wars Battlefront. Absolutely blew,
Oh my god, the one that
blew me away. Yeah, blew me away. It was like when he started out, and I was like, this is alright, you know, and the music was playing, and I was like, okay, this is cool. Then he steps outside the hangar, and I was like, fuck me, that is incredible.
I think I watched that trailer and you can probably see on the reactions. I think my jaw literally was dropped.
It was everything we were hoping it for and more.
Yeah,
it looks like straight out of film but better. Like this, I can super nerd out. The snow textures are incredible.
The sounds,
are incredible. The graphics are just fantastic, and it was shown on the PS4.
Yeah,
so that's what it would look like.
You know, saying that franchise with PvZ that EA haven't fucked up. It looks like they haven't fucked up so far, Battlefront.
Well, let's hope so. Yeah, let's hope so. And the TIE fighters like screech overhead, and it's just like
everything about
so
it.
good. Yeah,
Everything about it. The map looked awesome.
yeah.
Like,
That's going to be a first-person shooter that I actually reckon we'll stay with for a while now.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we will, yeah. Particularly because I think whether or not we have to pay for them, and it will be a case of paying, hopefully not too much, but they will bring content.
They will bring content, and at the end of the day, this is one of those franchises where I'm just like, I will just suck it up like one of those DLC.
You're just one of those bad people
I'm
who
just one of those
Star
bad
Wars, I'm
people
going to buy it.
It's Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Star Wars actually looks serious and how much it costs.
Well, I think they'll do quite a lot because they'll do planets, but I think somewhere down the line they'll add to the Empire versus Rebellion thing, I think.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. Are you excited about that front, Tom?
Yeah, I was really impressed because the opening on Hoth, as it just looked like a cut scene, and then his gun comes up and you're in the first person,
Yeah.
and that was incredible. Graphics look really good.
Can I just say something? Have you noticed how all of the trailers have been like that? Ever since the Division one went in, where it was going down like it was a cutscene and went straight into gameplay.
Yeah.
Have you noticed how every single trailer has more or less been like that?
Lots of them are like that,
A
yeah.
hell of a lot of them.
It's just to showcase the graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they want to trick you into thinking, oh, it's going to be rubbish CG. Oh, wait, they've got a game.
Yeah. We haven't got there yet, but Horizon really was like, whoa, when it just transitioned straight into gameplay, and I was like, that's incredible.
Sorry, Tom.
So Battlefront was very impressive. Just a shame if it's just a money making thing. But if it's good, we'll pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell by the enthusiasm in your voice just how amazing Battlefront was to you. What's your highlight, Tom?
Mass Effect was cool to see.
Again, the enthusiasm is...
Anyway. No, I was in, but the trailer was kind of cool.
To be fair, Tom missed like all of E3.
Yeah, I did.
So we wheeled him out here for the sympathy vote, pretty much.
But yeah, Mass Effect looked really cool.
Someone's so
no gameplay. It's 2016. We expected 2016, but yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Sorry, guys.
Matt, highlight?
Highlight? You know what? I think we're done with highlights, aren't we? I'm done for highlights.
I'm done, but there's an obvious one.
Mirror's Edge looked amazing. I thought the trailer was incredible. Looks like what I want out of a Mirror's Edge game, and they can't confirm this just ever. You can't even pick up guns.
No, which I think is important because that's
really
the worst bit of the last
Yeah,
one.
the graphics
did
look
look
incredible as well. Yeah, looks really good. I'm really excited.
If I had a third eye, that's what it would be.
Or mine would have been PVZ.
Yeah.
So,
That is a game, actually, but quickly before we move on, that is a game that would be amazing in VR.
yeah. Did you watch the video of Cliffy B, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's such a believer in VR, and I'm totally with him.
Yeah, it's going to be the way things start going.
Definitely agree.
I can't wait.
Unlike fucking Reggie, and it's like, nah, it's not interesting.
No, I can't wait for VR.
I can't wait either. See, that's going to be incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah. Tom, you got any more highlights for
No,
that?
I'm done.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Matt, EA lowlight. There were a few.
Sports.
Obvious one. Even if you like sports, that was boring.
Oh my god. They dragged out Pele and talked about football for half an hour.
Yeah, Pele, I've just put Pele.
I mean, I get it.
The thing is,
It's Pele, if you like football, but we're not here for football, we're here for games.
Me and Adam
Well,
like football,
yeah,
we
to
were
be fair-
both bored as
yeah,
shit.
FIFA
Well, there
is
we go.
massive.
FIFA is massive, but they wouldn't even talk. Well, I don't even know.
No, they weren't talking about FIFA, they were talking about his life.
They were talking about his life.
That
It
was-
was like, at least talk about the game,
Yeah.
please.
That was why I specifically put Pele, because I can deal with them showing off the sports games. It's not for me, but they have to show them off.
I think
FIFA is like
there's-
the biggest
there
money
is-
stream
there
they've
is
got.
a space.
What was boring with it though is every single game they've instigated this kind of tutorial system. They talked about it.
Yeah.
They couldn't have just said,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
"We've got this." They had to ram it in all of them.
It was a good 10-15 minutes
Yeah,
for
well,
each
yeah.
of those 3 sports games, and they just said the same thing
Yeah.
every single time.
Pele was just insufferable for me.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't
They,
see it.
they spoke about that tutorial thing, then they went on to talk about how there's something about the game, and then they spoke about Ultimate Team, or whatever it's called.
Honestly, Pele is one of those weird E3 things where you're just like, why the fuck did they do that?
Yeah.
Like, why did they bring him out?
It does keep
For no
happening.
reason.
There's always these weird
There's
things.
always the car that comes down. Everyone might shows like
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute.
People would have liked it.
So it was on stage for 15.
Not many people will.
It was on. It was for like a good 5 minutes. The thing is, there was a video. There was a video for 5 minutes beforehand as well.
It felt like a long time.
Yeah.
Well, I should have just done what it does on The Simpsons. Like
That's what I said. Yeah.
I think Bennett died then, didn't he?
Yeah.
He just sort of, yeah.
Yeah. So, David, low light?
Minion Mobile. This is carrying on with the theme of no one cares. Mobile games are not what people are E3 for.
No.
And I also don't get the fascination with minions. I know a lot of people will buy that. I am not one of them.
I get the fascination. I mean, it's not really the place to talk about it, but I get the fact. I haven't watched this from me. I understand why people are obsessed, but seriously.
I remember you saying you were hoping it turned into a Lord of the Flies kind of thing, which would have improved the game.
Dramatically.
all Minions are is like merchandise done
Well,
well.
of course it is.
Yeah,
That's why they're just it's a brand now.
Oh yeah, that's just a money laundering scheme.
Yeah, that's crap. Well, obviously Pellet was one of them. My other low light was the way they did the shitty 15 minutes till Battlefield thing.
Oh, that was rubbish.
Completely killed the suspense of when we kind of guessed it's going to be the end of it, but there were other things like 10 minutes till Mirror's Edge. It was basically just like, please stick through the sports crap.
There was
Yeah.
there was no big surprise because we.
But they were doing it the whole way through.
Yeah, and in a
In
way
the first minute of the
it
episode.
kind of bugged me though, because it was like they felt like they had to bribe viewers to sit
Yeah.
through everything that they knew people wouldn't like. Basically,
Hmm.
it was like they were like they put their hands up indirectly and went, we know you're only here for Battlefront,
Yeah.
but we have other shit that no one was like.
To be honest, I think if they removed all that filler, it's basically sports,
And the mobile.
Yeah.
There were lots of mobile
and the
games.
mobile games,
Mm.
it could have been the best conference.
There could have been definitely one.
Yeah, well, no, but the problem with it had been, it's like, well, there was nothing there other than this,
Yeah,
which I know would have been pleased with,
Hey,
but
it had taken it down to an hour.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Tom, any low lights from you at EA?
No, I didn't watch enough of it. Sorry.
Alright, well, move on to the next one then.
I've got one more.
Oh
Let's
shit.
go one more. What is it?
Need for Speed.
Shit.
And the reason is, again, this is a low light for me. It looks like a good game if you like that sort of thing, but again, I really like my racing games, as you guys know. Except for me, it's an arcade game. I'm not interested in it, so that's why it's like that. Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Cool. Alright, move on to the next bit now. Alright, now it's time for Square Enix. I guess I'll start this one, which is a bit disappointing, but I'd say Nier looked awesome for a highlight. Nier is a highlight. I thought the game looked really cool from what we've seen so far, and it's a PS4 exclusive, so I'm naturally biased.
Yeah, I thought that was really impressive actually.
Yeah, and it just looked cool. I thought it looked cool, and to be honest, Square didn't have much for me, so that's going to stand out. To be honest,
That's fair enough.
Yeah, that was definitely a tease, wait for more kind of thing, wasn't it? But it did look pretty good. And I
Yeah,
liked it.
definitely to see more.
The main character looked
the
really
main
cool.
characters look cool.
She
The art
was
style
awesome.
was
Yeah,
cool.
she is.
Yeah.
But the whole world and the graphics as well, I just thought looked really intriguing. Like I've noticed is it a sequel? I didn't think
Yeah,
so.
there is
But-
one Nier game, I think.
But I've never heard of that game before.
It's old.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just intriguing.
I think I remember it going out.
and yeah, that character, the girl, looked really cool. And so I don't really, it's like a post-apocalyptic looking world. I'm not sure if it is, or
I
if
don't
it's
really
just
know, to be honest.
futuristic. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I remember there being a lot of forest.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Yeah.
forested.
She has like a sword or something.
Yeah, she has
it
a
looked
sword,
cool.
which looks awesome.
Yeah, it looked cool. I liked it. So
Yeah.
Tom, highlights from Square Enix.
I like Just Cause 3.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good way to open actually.
Is that well, you said during the conference that's a game for me specifically.
It looks
and
like
I
very
agree.
much your sort of game.
It reminds me of the game you guys said you hadn't heard of it, Mercenaries.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like that. But I never played Just Cause 2, and the graphics look good. It was a bit, as you said, directed by Michael Bay. It's all constant explosions. But you know, it's sort of like GTA if you can go proper wild rather than just like driving around flying. But you can like go and destroy bases.
Yeah.
And blow up.
So that's the
boats,
to
skydive.
To me, it looked more like it looked like Gears of, what am I on about? Grand Theft Auto, just with more explosions. That's all it hit me with that, so I was like, okay, fine. It was
Well,
cool,
yeah, I
but-
guess maybe Saints Row, but
Yeah.
more sort of like military style, I guess.
I think there's far more freedom than in any other game and that kind of thing. And in Just Cause, I mean, because
there's a lot of destructible stuff.
Well, there's no kind of mission system to that. It's literally just go and do shit.
Yeah, well, I like that. I'll definitely pick it up. I thought the graphics looked good. It doesn't look story driven, but you know, Mercenaries wasn't, and I love that game.
Yeah, cool. Matt, highlight?
I really, really like the look of World of Final Fantasy. I can't tell you why. It just looks different. It might be.
Is it because they're all cute little chibis?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, possibly. I just think that could eventually be one of my ins to Final Fantasy, which is a game that I know I'd love if I put the time into it. I just haven't put the time into it yet.
Yeah.
But
cool.
yeah, I'm interested in seeing more.
Cool.
Hitman. Like, it's a complete break from where they were before. They're starting again, but it doesn't look like it's affiliated with the movie.
Yeah.
It's decent enough to me.
Yeah.
And it was one of the few games where they appeared to put some effort in.
Yeah, we actually got a new trailer for that, which is good because we'd always seen one of Sony's.
Yeah.
So that was good, yeah. Yeah, I thought it looked cool as well. Another highlight for me, although I never played the series, so I'm not even that interested in it, I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 looked really amazing actually.
Yes, it did.
It looks good,
Yeah.
And it was just a big event to get footage from that.
It was. I've played one Kingdom Hearts game, so I think I'll probably end up go back and pick up the HD remaster of it and then play this game.
The graphics were really impressive.
It just looks so cool.
Yeah, I was really impressed actually.
And I'm a big Disney fan, so...
Well, yeah. I'm
Right.
surprised you're not like crazy into that. Yeah.
Right, I will be going into that and working out what the hell's going on.
Yeah. Tom, any highlights?
Well, this is sort of a highlight and a low light, but it was Hitman for me just because I thought it looked very impressive. But the fact that, well, maybe I misunderstood, or maybe we'll get clarification later on, but the idea that these missions are given to you and you've got 48 hours and that mission's gone forever.
That wasn't all of them, that's only going to be some of them.
Oh.
There are still missions to go and do, that's just some things to keep the world fresh.
Oh, I didn't realise that. But that's what bugged me, because if there's a really good mission, that it's gone forever. But I guess if it's really popular, then we'll just bring it back.
Yeah.
But if we get that clarified, I'll be happier. But I thought the graphics looked good on that, and I liked Absolution. It was a bit more... But Hitman's not too serious, even though it's about murdering people.
No, you're right, yeah.
Cool. Matt, any highlights?
At the absolute terrible pacing.
Yeah, the conference.
It was unbelievably slow.
Yeah.
I think they had about 4 people talking about each game. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was really bad.
And unfortunately, it was all in Japanese, so it had to be translated, which just slowed things
Some
down
parts
again.
weren't even translated.
Some parts weren't even translated. It was just awfully slow.
Yeah, I think I can follow up on that. The style of presentation. Like, if you look at when E3 started in 1995, that's what everyone did. They were standing there at the front with a podium and an auto cue and just reading, which is exactly what they were doing here in a cinema, which is what it looked like. Everyone else has kind of joined the 21st century and does a big show, and it just looked very stilted.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it was actually painful to sit through.
Yeah.
If you watch our reaction, you can tell we're not.
We're not enamoured.
Yeah. I think it is a problem with just the fact, it's the first. It is their first E3.
It's not their first ever one. They've done
The first ever one, yeah, I guess.
And also,
It's the first
that
one
was
for what?
Bethesda's first one, and theirs wasn't like that at all.
What I was also going
I
to
feel
say
like
was.
Bethesda not clued in.
Yeah, what I was also going to say was, a lot of Square is from places like Japan,
Yeah.
so they
Culture
are
difference.
very much, big
Yeah,
culture difference.
there is a culture difference, but I also felt like while I was watching it that they didn't really care necessarily about us. Like
They were
there was that
just
one
like,
guy who was like, to all you viewers in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, great. So that was a bit annoying.
Yeah, true.
But as you said about the pacings, I remember they showed Just Cause trailer first. Was that the first thing?
Yeah.
Then the guy went in to talk about it, and then you're looking at your watch and think, why is he still talking about it?
Yeah.
And it just went on for about
There was
5
too much talking and not enough. As I'm pretty sure everyone brought up, every time they could have shown a picture or a video clip, they were talking instead.
Oh god, that just reminds me.
Oh,
Hitman
yeah.
was awful.
the one stuff.
The one picture of him on the escalator, over and over, like
yeah.
10 minutes worth of talking about that game.
I took none of it in. I
didn't think it either. I think he said a date at one point, and then they showed a date on the game or some shit, but...
No, because what they did was they showed it the date, then he came up and talked about it, and then they showed a different picture of the date. It's like, come on, you didn't need to do that, we already seen it once.
Yeah, so your low light was the conference as well?
Well, yeah, just the way they executed it.
Yeah, okay. Mine would probably be my low light, because, also mine was the conference, but I've also got repeat trailers. Like,
yeah, I like that.
It was bad enough sitting through Fallout again at Microsoft, but this time having to sit through the Final Fantasy VII trailer again.
Well, it's exactly the same.
Yeah, and then there was another one as well. World of Final Fantasy, sit through that again.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider was slightly different, but like the first.
It started off the same.
Yeah.
And it's just like, for God's sake, we've already seen all this crap. Hitman was fine, because they showed something completely different.
If you're going to have your own thing, use different trailers.
Yeah.
Or don't show it.
I think it was at least half the conference was just repeats.
Yeah.
And it was pointless.
And they didn't even show possibly their biggest game, which is Final Fantasy 15. If they're going to waste time doing this repeats, there was just
sizzle reel.
Yeah, it was literally just like the logo.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous.
If you're going to bother.
Yeah. Yeah. Tom, any more lowlights?
It was back to their presentation, but at the end, where it's like they bring them all on stage.
That was
crappy.
That was really bad.
It was so cheesy and crappy, and just like, what are you doing?
Especially since I don't think any of the journalists were actually clapping, and therefore it was just the developers clapping themselves for 10 minutes straight.
And they showed the same reel like 4 times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that last clip just showed basically everything we saw.
Yeah. And just the presenter at the end, oh my god. The guy was devoid of personality.
It was so... Because he was sitting there literally
reading.
He was literally just sitting there reading off the... He hadn't even learned what he was supposed to be fucking saying.
Yeah.
This is potentially the biggest thing of the year for these people, and they didn't even bother.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, to me, I guess this just feels... Maybe they did know months in advance, but this just feels like an afterthought, like... Oh, we need to go, it's E3, but, you know...
Yeah, it definitely feels like they jammed it in towards the end.
Yeah, hence the repeat trailers, hence the fact it's on last as well. Just like,
but they were one of the first people to announce where and when, so you'd have thought,
True.
They've got their act together. But
Any more lowlights from Square? Should we move on?
No.
That's it for me.
We'll move on to the next one then. Alright, so the last third party one we've got left is Ubisoft, and I think it's potentially one of the better ones, if not the better. One of the better conferences of the whole show, actually.
Yeah.
Who started off that one? Was it you? Doesn't matter, you can start off. Highlight.
Ghost Recon Wildlands?
Yes.
Because I just came into the conference late and I just started watching it. I didn't really know what it was. And then when it's Ghost, that really surprised me. It's this open world Ghost Recon. And another thing, they're just pushing Tom Clancy a lot at Ubisoft. But the graphics look great on that. The fact that it's open world is great. And that's a game I'll definitely be picking up. So that was the highlight for me overall for Ubisoft.
I think the best thing about that was it was actually Ghost Recon as it's supposed to be, because the last thing is some weird tactical shit on PC. It's not a proper Ghost Recon game, so like they're going back to their roots with that.
Ubisoft are very good at the whole, we've got one last thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
don't tell you one, it never leaks, and the crowd's always like, fuck.
Yeah.
It took me ages to get that.
I think I got it quite. It's like, there's a team of people. Yeah.
I thought it was either that or Call of Juarez. I'm not even sure Call of Juarez did it.
Well, yeah, we were chopping chaining because they started talking about Mexico.
Drug lords and...
Yeah, there was loads of cash and blood. It's like, this could be.
Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't, because that would have been disappointing.
Yeah. They're probably actually now that I think about it, that's probably not an end of show reveal.
It's not big enough, I don't think.
No. Matt, highlight?
For Honor.
Yeah, For Honor.
For Honor looks awesome.
Yeah, it does look really good.
Reminds me of Lord of the Rings Conquest.
No, the Battlefront rip-off. The old
Lord of the Rings Battlefront rip-off. It reminds me very much of that, just with a decent battle system. Like, hopefully the combat's going to be awesome in that. They did the beta, which I signed up for, and hopefully that'll be soon. But I think they said it's early 2016.
Release date?
Yeah,
I think so.
So
but
it still might be a while.
They didn't say when the beta was.
Yeah, exactly.
I've actually watched the video on that game since we watched that trailer, and it's detailed the combat a little bit.
It looks like there might be a bit of a push button to do things on some examples.
Not that I've seen, but I've seen that you have to push the analog stick in a certain direction to defend a certain part of your body, and then you leave a part of your body open.
Yeah. That's good.
You have to stop them, and you get in their area as well. it looks like a lot of thought's been put into the combat actually, and the graphics are incredible. My only concern about For Honor is on how much is actually going to be in the game, or if it's going to be like an Evolve sort of thing.
Yeah.
If it's just multiplayer focused, because all it is so far is a
fair
4v4 thing.
I think it is going to be multiplayer only. The question there is going to be, obviously they've got these 3 factions. Are we going to have to pay for new ones? Are there going to be new ones? How quickly are we going to get them?
Yeah.
They need
interesting.
I'm sure if it's going to be multiplayer centric, they will bring new stuff, but they just need to kind of detail that a bit, I think.
It's definitely a game worth keeping an eye on.
Oh yeah,
yes.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And the guy who introduced it is like a freaking Viking.
Well, it kind of fit really, doesn't it? Because Vikings are one of the factions.
Yeah.
I think they picked 3 good ones, to be honest. It looks quite interesting.
Yeah, same. Javid, highlight?
Both of them are gone.
Really?
Ghost Recon and For Honor were by far the 2 standout things.
Yeah, For Honor was awesome. But my other one is Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six is looking great still.
That still looks really good.
Constantly.
Even looks better
Constantly.
than I think it did.
Looking better every single time.
That's going to be a game I'm going to pick up.
And they've brought back the classic Rainbow Six mode.
Yeah. I just find, like, it's been so long since Rainbow Six has done anything. But, like, seeing the whole, like, aim down the sights, and then when you get to cover the very typical Rainbow Six where it goes like that.
It
So
just
good.
brings back memories of
So
Vegas
good.
and Vegas 2, doesn't it?
Yes. And Terrorist Hunt's back.
Yeah.
Hell yes. Rainbow Six is going to be insta-buy.
And I'm glad that they're not just like some common hoods, they're actually like full on
Yeah.
environmental, chemical warfare terrorists.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about the Rainbow Six thing, now I remember, they brought a random woman out for no reason who voices that random character who's supposedly super important.
I'm pretty sure she's probably in something big TV wise, but I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah. All she does is like, these are who you're fighting against.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain it's just that trailer.
She's Anya from like Gears 1 and 2, where she's literally just the voice.
Oh,
Or Cortana.
Yeah. Tom, highlight.
I didn't see enough of it, but I just want to say Assassin's Creed looked okay, but I can't remember if I was watching it at Sony, Microsoft, or the Ubisoft one.
Well, seeing as we didn't get any gameplay.
So was it? Did we have a trailer in Ubisoft where it ends with like you hang this guy and then they're gonna kill you and he goes, "Boys, you take them."
That was the Ubisoft one, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the first one we saw.
Yeah, and then he's in that pub and he's beats up the guy and it's like, "Come with me, guys, if you want to join the."
The Rooks.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Like, because I'm not that big a fan of Creed. I don't like Unity. Completing Black Flag recently has been a cure. 3 was terrible, but this looks alright and it's in London and like we're English, so that's kind of cool.
I do like the look of the character.
Both
Both
the setting and the characters look good.
Frankly, the setting is what is keeping me interested in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't waited all this time desperately wanting a Creed in Victoria, London to bail out when there's a Creed in Victoria, London.
No, I think that afterwards, but not until.
Yeah.
We'll see how this one does.
Yes, exactly.
And what the next one is.
Yeah.
Matt, another highlight?
I don't have any highlights.
Shit.
No, I've done
We've
it.
gone
Okay.
Mine was Siege and 4.
Oh, of course, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And you've had,
You got anything else?
not highlight wise,
Yeah, I'm out of highlights as well. You got anything else?
No, that's it for highlights.
I can give you a low light. Division.
Behind me. I
And
feel like you're throwing out these controversial.
I
the only one that's getting the dislikes.
the thing is with Division is that when we first saw it back 2013,
yeah,
it looked awesome. It looked really interesting. When we saw it last year, we got the first CGI trailer
got some game
and a little bit of gameplay, and it still looked pretty awesome. And we thought, okay, maybe it's going to come out soon. Obviously, it got delayed again. Then we saw it this year again, and I have no excitement for that game at all now.
Damn.
I looked and it was like, okay, cool. This is the same thing, kind of same thing we've seen before.
Even though it's now got a release date, I'm still not interested.
I'm sure I'll probably end up being more interested when it actually finally comes out.
Yeah.
When else is the release date?
March 8th.
Yeah, see, that's still next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least it's not going through another E3.
At least it's not going through it. Yeah, no, you are right. But I'm just not excited for that game yet.
Yeah,
The
fair
thing
enough.
is though, I saw the trailer and I liked it, but the fact that you think of since we first was it 2013 you said at the first showing, and how many games have been announced between that time and have come out, you know, you can still lose interest. So, but I'll probably pick it up maybe.
Well, a game loses its kind of
wow factor.
wow factor and its mystique when we've seen it so many times. Another good example for me, at least, which we'll go into later, which I'll bring up quickly because I think it's relevant, is Woolly World.
Yeah.
You've seen it a million times
yeah.
now. It's just like it's released game already. But no, Division. I don't tend to get up in arms about this sort of thing, but Division for me, there was an obvious graphical downgrade.
Which,
Really obvious.
given Ubisoft got shit for that with Watch Dogs and
I'll be honest.
I'm concerned about Ghost Recon.
it's a bit criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't even notice that.
At
Yeah,
least
it
Siege
really has.
doesn't appear
Yeah,
to be
Siege
suffering,
doesn't
and therefore I'm banking Siege. If Siege isn't, maybe Ghost Recon isn't.
Maybe. I think a different kind of game though.
But
Like
Ghost-
Siege is a bit more tight
Yeah,
packed, so
true.
you can beef up the graphic.
That's true. It is a couple of years away. Maybe they'll sort that shit out.
Yeah. Jeremy, you got a low line?
Yeah, I think the continued usage of Aisha Tyler. She's so
goodness.
not funny. It hurts. Like there were a few things she said and it physically hurt.
The thing is, she thinks she's funny, and then no one laughed.
Yeah, I know. It's really like
I checked her out on Wikipedia and it said
Yeah,
she's a
basically.
comedian.
Yeah.
she's like the world's worst. I don't like American comedians in general, but she's bad.
Yeah, she wasn't. She
This
wasn't
is-
funny.
And so, like when she's going, "Oh, I played this game," it's like, did you though, or are you just saying that?
She was obsessed with. She really wanted all those games that were there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
hasn't been paid to say that.
Yeah.
Of course she has. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. She's not great.
But they'll use her next year.
Oh yeah. I found that Trackmania game very, very boring.
Oh, the funny drive.
You know, the super fast
Oh,
race
that
car
looked
thing.
awful.
I thought it was so boring. I was like, this is rubbish.
I
This
didn't
is
see what
really
the
bad.
point was.
Yeah, I think it's just time trials
Yeah, but like,
against
To me,
Yeah.
it was it reminded me of Micro Machines. I think I said, but yeah, it was just whatever.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. But
that's not something I'm ever going to pay any.
no,
No,
I'll never buy it. I'll probably never look at it again.
Well, you will, because it'll probably come for another E3.
I doubt it. It looked like a small kind of piece of shit that no one's going to care about.
Yeah, maybe.
Tom?
Filler.
Low light is back to something specific that Aisha Tyler did. Was with the Jacob Fry cosplayer.
Oh,
I don't-
Jesus. That was awful.
Was that a cosplayer or because if he was a cosplayer, I understand, but if he was hired by them, he did a fucking
think-
terrible.
I'm pretty sure he
was
I
hired
think
by
he was hired. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. No, he
He
was.
said he was hired, but
He was terrible.
what do you mean terrible? Did he look bad?
No, he looked great.
Oh, right, I was
He
gonna say, yeah, I
like-
thought he looked
he was like,
He was awkward.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
no,
Oh,
she was
right,
like,
yeah.
okay.
I don't think he was expecting that.
Yeah.
I think he was hired by Ubisoft to walk around the booth.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Aisha Tyler being as Aisha Tyler does,
Yeah.
not being very funny, and
Yeah.
going on about how he had rickets or something weird like that.
Yeah,
It was just awkward.
yeah. You know what? Sorry, you were saying something else, was it?
No, it's just as you said that. Well, if he was hired to walk around, I understand, but I just thought that was so awkward. She goes to talk to him and he didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
But that probably wasn't okay at this point in the conference. He's
No,
like,
she
"Come
just
talk to you."
kind of did it.
Because when she got up into the aisle and spoke to the next guy, I think he was like, "I really love this game." And it's like it just felt very awkward.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you don't think she's funny anyway, like I don't think she's particularly stand out. I mean, she can present. I don't think she's
Yeah.
funny or anything special.
Agreed.
But she just seems like. Actually, I don't want to say anymore. I don't want to upset people.
Anyway.
More lowlights, Matt? Give us the obvious one.
You mean you didn't like Just Dance?
No.
Did you not hear us? We were talking about it for half an hour. We obviously love it.
We love
Yeah,
Just
we love
Dance.
We got
I don't know
laughs out of its expense.
We got a lot of laughs out of Just Dance, yeah. No, yeah, Just Dance. It was, I think the same as before for the last couple of
Hey.
years. Just what?
Just awful.
Yeah, Just Dance.
Yeah. Like they
It wasn't so much just.
they-
Actually, it wasn't
they
so much just.
roping in another celebrity
Yeah,
that doesn't
that's
give a
what-
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Jason
Derulo.
Derulo dancing on stage for a good 5 minutes to
Oh,
a crowd
God,
that
I
didn't
forgot
want him
about
there
that.
meant that he was dancing to a bunch of people who weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
I burned these things out
Imagine
of my
what
mind.
was going through his head. Let alone us. He's probably like, what the fuck am I here?
No, he's probably thinking dollars,
Yeah,
dollars,
yeah.
dollars.
But it's like, why bother? Like, EA don't. The guys at E3 don't come to see Jason fucking Derulo at the
Again,
Ubisoft conference.
It's just exactly the same as before.
Like I think you were saying as we were watching it, they're not even in sync with the game in the background.
No.
So
They're not even dancing what's on the screen. For
It's
goodness sake.
incredibly awkward.
They're trying to be showy, but they're really barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
It's just
And literally the crowd is just sitting there like, great.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
Moving on. Yeah.
Got any more lowlights, anyone? Or have we
No,
got-
they've been hit.
No, that's it from me.
Yeah. Cool. Right, on to the next one, which is the start of the actual proper console company. So should we go?